Hey everybody, my name's Ranger Trev and I'm going to introduce you to micro tree bathing. You're going to absolutely love it. I'm going to teach you a few little techniques how you can go out right now, find a tree, find a little forest area like this beautiful forest area here. The bluebells are out, the birds are singing. Come and join me on a micro tree bathe. Hey everybody, it's Trev and I'm on a tree bathe. It's actually raining. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it is raining. And it's a different experience when you tree bathe in the rain. First thing I think you need to do, and what I'm going to do here, is just down by the river. You see, like, gorgeous. It's going to be like, I love coming out in the rain because the river gets a lot bigger, a lot more powerful, a lot more flow to it. That's got an energy all of itself. Coming down here, I'm just looking at this big tree, and when you go tree bathing, you want to just resonate with the areas that you find. So to tune into, how that feels. So I'm drawn to something. Drawn to. It's like your eyes. They're drawn. They scan, and they're drawn to various things. But I'm drawn to this tree, and I'm just thinking, like, this is almost like a little bit of an armchair thing going on here in this tree. So here I am, and I'm sitting in this alcove in this tree, and it's not too bad, I'm not getting wet. It's really nice. And if I'm looking at the arms of the tree here, it's like a. Sorry, just let me get my camera sorted out, mate. So I've been watching this guy called Mark Williams, I think he's called. And he's Australian, and so obviously now I'm doing the Australian accent. But yeah, you don't have to do that on a tree bathe. That's not absolutely necessary. So here, look, I've got these arms, these beautiful arms, and imagine just like these arms are wrapping around you, because they are wrapping around. You don't even have to imagine that they're wrapping around, because they are wrapping around you. They're keeping you safe. Nature is holding you in her bosom, in her grip, and you can just breathe into that. Just feel safe and held and secure, which is what a lot of us are looking for right now. Safe, held and secure. Am I right? I'm starting to connect more into what I'm seeing around me. I call it feral, because it feels like I'm becoming more animal-like. It feels like my instincts, my listening, my eyes, they're all becoming much more attuned, as if I actually lived in the forest. It's like there's some deep part of me, there's some really deep part of us that came from the forest, that came from this environment, that were river fishers, that were hunter-gatherers. And it's not so long ago that's what we were doing. And we weren't stuck in houses, and we weren't stuck in offices, and we weren't stuck in cars. We were outside, and we were experiencing nature viscerally and really on a daily basis. And so that's all that micro tree bath does, is just really reintroduce you to the power of nature, to who you really are, and start to balance your energies. And if you come out of a micro tree bathe and you feel like, oh, I've got loads of power and I feel centered and I feel like happy, that's what you're looking for. That's what you're looking for. That's who you really are. That's who you truly really are. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. And another thing, when you're doing a tree bathe, like, I'm showing you how to do a micro tree bathe, but for goodness sake, take your phone off, put it on the thing where, the plane mode. Put it on the plane. Do not be disturbed. If you can, switch it off completely and just keep it in your pocket. I always say take a phone, because it's safe. Like if you get lost or you hurt yourself, of course, you've got a phone, you can do whatever. It's still use your common sense. But ultimately, I'd say switch off your phone and just give yourself the peace and the relaxation of the forest, this micro tree bathe. So this isn't actually a micro tree bathe, because it starts when I switch off this phone, and then I just absorb what's going on in the forest. I accept what's going on in the forest. I accept what's going on in my body. I start to breathe a little easier. I start to really enjoy myself on the forest bathe. So I hope you enjoy this video. And I know I look ridiculous. I look a bit like I've got I'm wearing a hazmat suit. It isn't a hazmat suit. It's just it's my favourite ski jacket. Although it doesn't even cover my mouth. So how useful would that be in a pandemic? Not very. Anyway, I digress, and I really encourage you to do this. I'm going to make more videos and I'm really passionate about this and I really want your help. And when the lockdown is lifted, please come with me on a micro tree bathe or on a big tree bathe or on one of my retreats, and I will teach you and I will guide you, and you'll meet other people, like-minded people as well. We'll all get together, we'll have a celebration of the season. By the time this thing's over, by the time we're out of lockdown, spring will be in full effect, and we'll really be able to just celebrate and enjoy the forest as we are meant to. Wow, I look forward to that day. But for now, make sure you get out on a daily basis and at least just touch the tree and say, hey tree, hi tree, here I am, and just close your eyes for 10 seconds and breathe into it, and just feel the solidity and the stability and the grounding of that tree. I'll talk more about grounding, because grounding is really important for human beings, and I'll do that in another video. Have fun, enjoy your tree bathes. This is Trev, Ranger Trev, Lush Trev. I'll see you soon. Take care. Really see. Stunning. So much beauty.